I built a working iron farm inside of a massive ship in hardcore Minecraft. This was the biggest project I have ever worked on, and I honestly felt like it was impossible. And even though I'm not a professional builder, the build looks pretty cool, so make sure you watch all the way to the end to see the final result. Credit to SQ for the inspiration, and congratulations on winning 3rd place. If you guys haven't seen the last episode, that is perfectly okay, but we caught this man named Ted, and we're gonna change him into a villager. Look at him shake with awesomeness! In this shulker box, I've got all of the materials we need to build the actual iron farm. So I've started to build a railway for the zombies and villagers to get into the iron farm. And building them was pretty easy. They just needed to be 64 blocks apart. Now it's time to go get Ted. Oh my gosh, Ted has turned into a villager. We don't have a village breeder and we need 6 villagers. So it's time to cook some babies up in the kitchen. Okay, let me teach you. Let me grab you by the hand and shove you out the front. The door's open, just go. You killed him. You killed him. You're a murderer. That guy did kind of deserve it, to be honest. And hopefully this minecart will take him all the way up. There we go. Villager number 2. Dang it, it's not working. You guys better start working, otherwise I'm gonna kill both of you. It didn't work, and so he pooped out all the carrots. Do it like your heart, it's not working. We're gonna have to wait a while. We've got all the villagers in, we've built a roof, and now we just need to get a zombie. Do you want my brains or not? You gotta show me that you want it. Spank my butt. He's literally gonna walk right past me. What the f? Come this way? Istigalus. I'm trying to name you, my kind sir. And before I actually start building the golem part for this, I want to make rails that go over to the next one and get the villagers into there. Catch the villager and shove him back upstairs. Hopefully he doesn't go off the edge and into the ocean. Very good. And this one should be villager number 6, unless my counting is severely off and I need to go back to preschool. You seem like a fit young zombie. We got one in. Trapped for life. Now I just need to get rid of all the dirt. I'm gonna go collect it all really quickly. Let's start collecting our material. We need to find some clay. And there we have it. One shulker box entirely full of clay balls. Now we're gonna fill up this blue shulker box with some oak wood. So I'm going to very casually cut down this entire forest. Sand. Turn it into sandstone, and then turn that into cut sandstone. We need to smelt all of this sandstone, and that should make smooth sandstone. Now we need to fill this shulker box with birch wood. So I decimated another forest. Now we're gonna fill this shulker box out with stone and the other one with cobblestone. After 10 years of mining in this cave, it was time to go get some sheep. But really quickly, I'm gonna go to the gold farm. I'm going to repair all of my tools and armor, because now we have to kill some skeletons for some white dye. Oh my goodness, I got absolutely pegged. That sounds wrong. We need a shulker box full of the astronaut turf, and the endermen were chill. We made it to a badlands biome, and now we need to collect 4 types of terracotta. Mining 6,912 blocks is not fun. I do need to make the last one cyan, so I'm going to collect a bunch of this cactus really quickly. We want to make a small cactus farm. We just gotta terraform the area. Now we're gonna make a border around this so we can put the water in. I also need to grab some fences. We want to dig a hole in the middle here where all the hoppers will be. If I did this right, all of the cactus should just flow into these hoppers. Now we can start placing the fence gates. And there we go. Our small cactus farm should be producing for us. Now we're gonna make this terracotta cyan. Looks like the sheep are quickly regrowing back their wool. And now I'm gonna AFK here. We're gonna see how much we get. It's been a little over 5 hours and we got 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of cactus. We just completed all the smooth sandstone and the cyan terracotta, so we're gonna take those to the mountain of collection. We need 2 more shulker boxes full of sand, so we're just gonna go through here and get the top of this off. Now we need a shulker box of andesite, and I just found out that if you combine cobblestone with diorite, it makes 2 andesite. So we found this gargantuous diorite cave, but now we need to find a ton, and I mean a ton of coal. Here's what we've got so far. We've got a few coal and then a bunch of the actual coal blocks. Now we got a crap ton of coal. And because we need a lot of glass, we're gonna add 6 more furnaces. And hopefully that speeds this process up. So we just made a tiny cocoa farm. I'm turning all the babies brown. I need to fill this shulker box with spruce wood. I need to fill this one with fence gates. So let's get my crafting table out. And spruce wood was much more easy to mine than all of the other woods, mostly because of their massive tree spawns. In the meantime, I'm gonna go looking for some ink sacks. Oh, I found some. And then we need dyes of all kinds. Now we have all of our gray stained glass. Back to killing skeletons. Now we have all the light gray stained glass completely done, and we only used 20 blocks of coal to smelt 4 shulker boxes full of sand. Eventually we made a sheep pen for all the wool we would need. That took forever. So the first thing we need to do is shut off each of the iron farms, so we're gonna scaffold to each. To shut this off, we need to just take the redstone torch from here. To start the build, we need to build the whole of the ship. I also have no idea what I'm doing. Hopefully this will work out. We decided to build the whole of the ship first by building the very bottom with some support beams where we thought the wings might go. Little did we know that we made this way too big. Instead of using scaffolding like we did for this wing right here, the next wing is going to be a lot more flat. So I'm just going to put some cobblestone on the bottom. This should make it a lot more easy to build this next wing. And the wings were looking exceedingly great until we realized that the ship was way bigger than them. Should I stay blind so I don't have to fix this, or we're gonna have to break this down and rebuild half of it? Before, this is what we got it to look like. I turned shaders off because we need a mod called Lightmatica to basically replicate the other half of this ship. So we only built one side, and now we're going to build the other side using this mod. I guess the first thing we can start with is the whole of the ship. So we're going to need a bunch of white terracotta, light gray terracotta. We also place some string down just so that mobs wouldn't spawn. Well, they'll still spawn, but so the iron golems, I don't think they should spawn, but I'm not sure. As the build progressed, we felt less and less impossible about completing the initial design that seemed so scary. So we finally got both sides of this done, and I've just been taking down all the scaffolding. I basically found out 4 hours in that with the Lightmatica mod, you can just easy place things, so you don't have to like place the stairs in a certain position, like it'll automatically place it for you. Down here is just like a freaking mob spawner. Like there's so many mobs down here. They're literally spawning like every 2 seconds. It's nuts. Having spiders spawn all the time throughout the build definitely helped. This is one of the biggest builds I've ever done in my life, period. If you enjoyed it this far, then go ahead and subscribe. You know what I'm saying. The butt looks really like, it looks like a beetle. I'm not sure. It looks so funny. Oh, there's another one. Yep. Anyways, let's get a view from the side of what this baby looks like. It looks really good, but we need to be careful that the spruce or any of the wood doesn't burn. I've got a crap ton of string, and we have to quickly put string down everywhere. I'm not sure if this will actually fix it. If this doesn't fix it, we literally killed like thousands of spiders for literally no reason. And hopefully, if all goes according to plan, an iron golem should not spawn down here or on the deck. I'm gonna go up to the surface now and make sure that there's no golems up here on the top. Okay, it looks like it's working. And the skeletons are just straight up shooting the crap out of it. That's kind of unfair, so I'm gonna peg these. Wait, that sounds wrong. Okay, and now we need to collect all of this iron. It's a good thing we didn't have this farm going while we were building this thing. Otherwise, we literally would have like over 200 stacks of iron. Oh no, I take that back. We literally would have had like over like 500 stacks of iron. This project is a success. The iron farm is definitely working. And now Socksy Babe wants me to do something that she deems as funny. I got him and he's dead. Let's go, team. We didn't really know where to start with the upper deck, so Socksy Babe started building in the middle, and I started building on the front. Our plan was to meet in the middle and find some sort of building design that worked for both sides of the ship, and once that was completed, we could build a smoke from the top and bring this build to a close. We've got this ship pretty much done on this side, and now all we got to do is place a schematic on the other side, and now we're just gonna fill that schematic in. We were ecstatic. This turned out great. And there we have our ship in all of its glory and beauty. And although it seemed impossible, it was definitely worth the patience. While some things might seem impossible, if you put your mind to it, I believe you can do whatever you set out to do. And I also want to let you know that as the captain of this ship and the captain of all of you, I command you to subscribe. Otherwise, a creeper, aka Laguna Moof, will hop into your toilet bowl and gobble you up.